Manny, look at this pelican flying. Come on, pelican.
What am I doing? What am I doing? Coming to you live from the Flagami studio, Miami, Florida. Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah. You know, I messed up because this is what I wanted to start with, but it started by. Never mind. I need a technical director.
Manny, look at this pelican flying. Come on, pelican.
Since today I'm wearing my Pelican Fly shirt, you know. Let me move the camera this way because that way. There we go. It kind of looks more like I'm looking towards the camera and to the screen. And let me start reading some of your comments here, which is what we're here for, right? And Mr. Tinkan Carl, howdy from the Florida State Bluegrass Festival. You know, I wanted to go there. We were at the Bluegrass Festival about 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? We had just bought Pelicamp. So definitely was 2 years ago. And the Rambling Rumen in the house, Jim in DC. Hello, Lewis Clark. Hello there. And by the way, I hear there are some bad tornadoes coming through the Midwest. So hopefully, if you're in the Midwest, Arkansas, North Carolina, that area, I don't know. So there's crazy weather going on everywhere. Be careful out there. Be safe. Cajuns across America from Santa Fe, New Mexico, and Huang. Hold on, I have to read this. Huang 77. Today is March 31st. It is 1/4 of the year already gone. We still have 3 though. So let me tell you, time flies. Even if you're not having fun, it does fly. Let me tell you. Although, you know, it's been fun. It's I cannot complain. Oh, please fix the date. Oh, thank you, Huang. You know, it's one of those things. I thought I was ready. I did a test. You know, like a dry run. You know, like a dress rehearsal a couple hours ago, and I still managed to screw up. Hey, William Irizarry, he says, Robert, Illy, mom, fellow Pelican heads around the world. Happy Friday. Thank you. And Liam from Indiana. Howdy from the rainy Pacific Northwest. Yeah, Pacific Northwest. They should change the name, right? And Niam Bauer, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Robert, happy Friday from Isla Blanca Park in beautiful South Padre Island, Texas. Bucket list, man. Bucket list. One of these days. And how's the weather down in Miami? Actually, yesterday we had the first rains in like 2 months or 3 months. I don't know, since I've been here. Since I've been back, we had the first rains. And today's been beautiful. It got a little cloudy in the afternoon, but it's been in the 70s. It's perfect weather down here. So, which is usually the case when we get perfect weather down here in Miami. All hell's breaking loose everywhere else in the country. So either you get like a nor'easter, snow, or whatnot, or you get tornadoes, which are nothing to sneeze at. So Brandon Baragri, hello Robert and everyone. I'm waiting for the storms here in Central Illinois. Be careful out there. Be careful. And Giovanni Costa and Mr. Dookie Chips. Hello, Dookie Chips. Greetings from Durham region, east of Toronto, Canada. Hope your ankle is better. Any plans to cross the border to Canada anytime soon? According to my calendar, and hold on, my calendar is in August of last year because that's what I was editing. But according to my Canada, we should be crossing into Canada. I don't even know. Sometime in very early June. very early June we should be crossing the border, and my ankle is doing better. It still hurts. It's a lot stronger. I mean, I could stand on one leg like a flamingo, no problem. But yeah, it still hurts, especially in the morning, especially after I've been sitting down for a while. Then I get up and it's like, it's there. But then if I start walking within a few minutes, I'm almost back to normal, which is great. I mean, very encouraging. So, hey, Mr. CLT is here as well on the RV DJ. Is the bar open already, Sonia? Because I think they changed the logo or the graphics. I don't even know, but this was one of my first IPAs, and they're kind of local. They got started in, I think, in Boca, and then their main brewery is now in Oakland Park, which is kind of part of Fort Lauderdale. It's Funky Buddha Hop Gun IPA. It didn't used to look like this, I don't think. But in any case, that's the. And I haven't had an IPA like in a couple of weeks, probably 2 weeks. So if I get tipsy, I probably lost my tolerance for this stuff. So everybody, cheers. It is as good as I remember. Oh man, I get goosebumps. Let me read some of your comments here. Canada border crossing. Did you get permission from Winnebago to take the new rig? Yes, they're gonna give me some kind of letter, and so I'm not allowed to take it into Mexico. They did say in no uncertain terms, because I was really looking forward to doing a little excursion into Baja. As you hear in the news all the dangerous things about Mexico, but Baja is almost like, like a separate. If you look at the map, it's this long peninsula, isolated from the rest of Mexico, and I think it's pretty safe down in Baja, and that's where I wanted to go. So, Adventures with Lola, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. And Christopher Olson celebrating 27 months as a chef, Pelican Head, all the way from Sweden. Thank you, Christopher. And Mr. CLT, our friend here, Robert Hopgun used to have the Jets in front of it. Funny story, the government said no. Oh, there you go. I knew it used to be different. Now it kind of looks a little even more funky. I mean, it does have a jet here, but it looks like, I don't know. Armando Correa, thank you for that super chat. Hey, Robert and Lily and Mom, I'm glad you're feeling better, and I have been busy at work. Glad to chat you live today. Thank you so much, and hope to see you this September in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Is that the state of brotherly love, or is it just the city? I don't know. In any case, yeah, looking forward to our travels this year, which pretty much 90% of the travels the rest of the year is going to be like the Alaska trip, which I'm probably, and that's kind of the road ahead. I'm kind of just gonna, from Alaska, I think I'm just, it doesn't make any sense to come back to Florida to go back up to Pennsylvania. So I'm gonna break my 23-year-old mic here. Giovanni Costa, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you all for your generosity. And Tony, sorry I'm late. No, we're just getting started. Don't worry about it. And TTT, thank you for that super chat from Mr. Triple T. And okay, hold on. TTT, hurried up after work. Go to RV site, set up master canopy with TV, chair, table, cooler, and beer. My parrot, and made it just in time. Thank you for making Fridays excited, travel trailer Todd. No, thank you for being here. Louis Clark, hi Robert, thanks for adding me on WhatsApp. I'm glad you you also saying that because it reminds me of something. There's an imposter on the YouTube comments, kind of requesting join me on WhatsApp and I'll give you Bitcoin or whatever. That's not me. That's not me. The only way I'll ever contact you is through my email. I use WhatsApp, but to chat with certain family members from abroad, and please do not fall for that scam. I know it's been a it's been an ongoing scam on YouTube. So yeah, Tom, hope you're back to 100% again soon. I'm almost there. I'm getting there. About a week ago, I was a little discouraged because I didn't see a big improvement. But I've been starting to exercise, doing some exercises for the foot as well. So so we are in Alts SCH. We're in your Sunshine State in Port Richey. Where are you? We're in Miami. We're down at the very bottom of the state at the Flagami studio in Miami. Alana Schultz, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. And oh man, this chat is going crazy. Let me see. Jim in DC, 60 miles per hour wind gusts coming to DC, or 96 kph. Sounds faster, doesn't it? But at least it's not freezing. Well, 60, if you're not used to it, is a lot, but hopefully it doesn't go beyond a couple of down trees, man. And Van Girl Cheryl, good to see you, looking good in big smiles. Thank you. Yes. And Rodney Elliott, thank you for that super chat. Today is my wife's Aubrey's Joe birthday. We have been watching you for weeks. We just sing happy birthday. Absolutely. Happy birthday, dear Aubrey. Happy birthday to you. Boom, boom, boom. And the Rambling Ruben just got back from a 6-day North Georgia tour of Red Top Mountain, Amicalola, and Unicoi State Park. Haven't been there yet. Your advice on some of this was great. Planning a cross-country trip now. Enjoy. Nothing like a cross-country trip. You get to see that change, that gradual change in scenery, which is awesome. Jason Philip McCauley. Hi, love your channel. Can you speak about how you film? What camera and equipment you use to get such gorgeous shots? I'm planning a trip, so I'm interested. This is what I use. How do you like it? I'm kidding, of course. Let me show you the. Let me show you the main thing. The one that gets the best shots is probably this one, the Sony AX53, and I actually have sold quite a few of these at my Amazon page. People keep buying them. It's a very good camera. If you see the lens, it kind of moves. It's got kind of like a built-in gimbal inside. That's why it has such stability. And then the other camera that I use is a GoPro 9. I might upgrade to an 11 before Alaska, and I have GoPro 7s on the roof of the trailer. And then of course the other camera that I use sometimes is my phone, and which, by the way, I just upgraded my phone, so but I'm gonna make a video, an updated video. If I decide to get something new for Alaska, I'm gonna make an updated video on all that. And Lily Reasoner, thank you for that super chat. Hey Robert, how long are you planning on spending in Alaska? I could easily spend months on end without getting bored. As long as possible, I'm thinking at least a month in Alaska proper. But of course, it's gonna take me like 3 weeks to get there, and then 3 weeks to get back. So it's gonna be a long trip. Mom is not too happy about it. Van Girl Cheryl, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. And Eric Johnston, thank you for that super chat. Excited to start our full-time RV journey in 4 to 6 months. Class A probably. Any do's or don'ts you can give to a couple of first-timers? Oh man, just enjoy the trip, and at the beginning, make a checklist. Make sure you do everything right. Gray first, black second, and just realize that just enjoy. Take it slow at the beginning. Take a couple of trips close to home. Just just shake down, make sure everything works, that kind of thing, and overall have fun, enjoy. It changed my life in 2014 in many ways, and of course 3 years later when I decided to at least go full time on YouTube, and yeah. Greg Graham, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. Hope you're back on your feet 100% soon, Robert. Here for you always, mate. Thank you. Thank you. Oh man, this is a good IPA. I had forgotten how good it was. Believe I have one more super chat down here, and I'm sorry, I'm like, Dan Nussbaum, thank you for that super chat. I'm so glad the road to recovery is nearing the end. I think I probably still have a couple of weeks, maybe months even, before I'm like 100% back to normal, but I'm feeling much better. Remin Pasión, that's a relic, Robert. Yeah, but coincidentally, this was my first video camera. Okay, it still has my old address back there, so I haven't lived there in decades. So yeah, a realistic movie recorder from Radio Shack. Decided to keep it, Young Dave, movie recorder had one of early VHS cameras that looked like that. It dragged it all around New York City on vacation for 2 weeks. What a pain! Yeah, I used to take it everywhere. I have old videos from like Disney World and a lot of. And I used to edit with the camera and a VHS deck. So even back then, I used to kind of edit. Of course, it lost quality with every generation, so it was bad. I have a big box of VHS if you need some. I think I still have some blanks, even some in the closet back there. We actually donated and threw away a lot of them, but there's certain ones like Star Wars, the first Star Wars. It's the only way to watch the original Star Wars before they did the special editions and added all the CG and all that. So that's one that I keep. Hopefully, it still works. DG Robert, the camera on the roof of the RV is permanently. Thanks, DG from Fort Lauderdale. No, it's on a helmet mount. So what I do, I have it connected to an Anchor power bank up there, and it lasts for 8 hours. So if I have a long trip, I don't turn it off or on. It's a massive amount of data, but it's worth it because if a deer happens to cross in front of me or something happens, I'm recording everything that happens. So, yeah. Brewmaster Chef Jorge, Robert, glad to see you doing better and getting ready to go on your trips. Today I'm having a Cigar City Floridian Man double IPA. First time trying it. That's a good. I don't think I've had the double IPA, but it's probably good. The single IPA is great. So, and trailer traveling. We need to start a new drinking game when we take a shot every time Robert goes back to check if he locked the trailer. Yeah, right. I'm gonna have to start doing that a lot more. So I get you guys tipsy. Yvette Caraballo, hello Robert. Good to see you doing well. I'm feeling better. Getting a little late. Where are you headed to next? Well, in about a week, we're going up to Winnebago in Indiana to pick up number 4. And fourth time is the charm. And then I'm probably gonna do something local, something close by. But the next big trip is Alaska. It's Alaska, and that's we're leaving in late May, mid to late May from here, from South Florida, with the idea of crossing into Canada in early June and make it to Fairbanks by June 21st. And I haven't really made reservations or anything like that. Hopefully I can get something last minute, like if I want to do like Denali National Park and all that. So As soon as I have the trailer with me, and if I know for sure I can go to Canada and Alaska, then I'll make all the plans. Yeah. I have a couple of VHS tapes of the original MTV videos. Really fun stuff. That would be cool to see. And actually, I recorded of MTV a couple of. I should have some up there. Bob Leach, the red VHS-C JVC camcorder used in Back to the Future. Remember that one? I remember. It was Dr. Emmett Brown. Amazing. A portable television studio. No wonder your president is an actor, or something like that, he said. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. When you get done with the stream, put down the phone number for me after live stream. Okay. Some of the original VHS Disney VHS movies are worth thousands. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Masood Karim, hi Robert, loved your Rocky Mountains National Park video last weekend. I also reminiscing on your 2014. You should definitely make a Pelicamp West. Your heart is in the West. God bless you. Yes, I know. Yes, eventually I will. Jim in DC, Radio Shack had just about everything, but so much stuff there. Jim in DC, and for musicians, it was particularly good because it was not a matter of if, but when you were gonna forget to bring that crucial cable that you needed for your gig, and you knew that 10 minutes away somewhere was a Radio Shack that would have a cheap version of that cable you needed, but at least they had that cable you needed. So yeah, I used to love Radio Shack. I'm kind of sad that they went the way of so many other stores. Hey, Mr. This Traveler in the house. Deborah Lewis Potts, looking forward to new footage from Tampa. Yeah, definitely going to the Tampa RV show this year. And Adventuring with Lola, thank you for that super chat. What is one place that you want to go back to? Oh, so many places that I would love to go back to. I'm gonna go back to the West. I always want to go back to the West. Anywhere like Sedona or places like that, or Utah. The last time I was in Utah, by the way, this is Sunday's video, which is from last. What I did last summer. I want to go back to Matlacha. I want to go back to. I can't think of a place right now, but yeah, many. What's the worst experience you have had on the road? That one time that my black water tank malfunctioned. That's gotta be the worst one. Yeah, that's my PO box, Mr. CLT. I actually have a nifty card here that I could put on the screen if I remember where it is. There you go. And I put it on this side. I don't know if there's something, sometimes YouTube, if you want to send me something, that's the PO box. And I won't be checking it for 2 weeks now because I'm going to be in Indiana, but I check it periodically when I'm here in Miami. Oh man, the chat is going crazy today. And Casita RV Live is here too. How's my phone here doing? We have... No, just an email. Never mind. I have a new phone, so now I turned on all the notifications. It's kind of overwhelming. Garza's on the road. Robert, we're going all over your Smoky Mountains videos. We're starting to plan our summer vacation onto Tennessee. Love the mountains. And I just got reminded. Thank you for being here, Garza's, because look what I got. This is kind of peculiar. You know what this is? Someone named Garces sent me something like this, and it's a minion, but it's supposed to be an Instant Pot steam diverters. So when I cook in the RV, all the steam goes right to the cabinet there on the galley, and now I can divert that. And I even also have a periscope. So thank you, Emil. And I forgot to mention it too, but I got some mail at the PO box. Just 2 letters here. This one, a very nice postcard with a super cash. So thank you so much for that super cash from Dina Lemon. If you're in the chat, and your great note there, and it's always appreciated. Hold on, wait a minute. I have a big mess here on my desk. You can't see it, but and this one is a very nice letter from Norman from Fort Myers, Florida. And I'm not gonna read it to you because it is rather lengthy, but it's a very nice, very sweet letter. Thank you so much, Norman, if you're watching. So Jeffrey DiBartolo, love the Smokies, going to Dollywood in November, and we're going to the Smokies on the way back from we're gonna pass by the Smokies on the way back from Indiana. That's gonna be like kind of like the shakedown trip for Minitini 4. Let me refill this. Let me tell you, after not having beer for a few days, as you know, last week I was drinking bubbly. It's wow. Gary says, "Yay! Is the next famous character for the RV cooking show? I have to make one soon, right? We have to break in that new kitchen in Minitini 4. The Winnebago Micro Mini 1720 Special Edition, or I don't know if they're gonna call it Special Edition, but thoughts on Destin, Florida, best beaches north of the Caribbean. I love it. It's crowded, of course. Jimmy, Florida. I was in Mayo today cutting bamboo. I saw the sign for Perry and thought about you and Pelican. Yeah, Mayo is like the next town, and you have some nice springs there on the Suwannee River. Hey, Jackie Trujillo Turor, today's my birthday. Well, happy birthday, dear Jackie. Happy birthday to you. Cool. My pleasure, Mr. CLT. Janet Richardy, I won't be around next Friday, so I will wish you happy Easter now. Making palm crosses today for Sunday. Well, happy Easter, happy early Easter to you too. And yeah, I'll be here. I'll be here next Friday, but the following Friday, we're gonna be coming to you from Minitini 4, if all goes well. If all goes well. Mrs. Leach asks, will there be a meetup in Gatlinburg? There's a thought. We're going to be in the area for 3 to 4 days, so maybe. Is there anything beer can't do? Hank Hill, one of my favorite quotes. I didn't know that one. But I guess... Dookie Chips, you have to make a Cuban sandwich recipe video. You know, I'm not. I've never made a Cuban sandwich myself. I've made similar stuff, but the main thing with the Cuban sandwich, you need that sandwich press. That I could get a panini press, but it's not quite the same that they use in the Cuban restaurants. I don't know how, but I'm gonna make a Cuban sandwich one of these days. Actually, yesterday we made a pork roast that came out. Actually, we made it the day before yesterday, but we ate yesterday too, and there's still some pork left. I did like a shoulder, and that's what you use for the Cuban sandwich, right? You slice it very thin, and the Miami style Cuban sandwich. If you're talking about the Tampa style Cuban sandwich, they put salami on it, And since the Cuban sandwich was not invented in Cuba, so I guess everybody comes up with their own um, version of it. Alan Parr, hey Robert, on YouTube, look up Company Man Radio Shack. We'll explain what happened to that store. I'll check it out. Max Melendez, enjoying our Riverside campsite here at Gamble Rogers Memorial State Park. Oh man, that place is awesome. And but actually, the next time I go there, let me put the camera up a little bit. The next time I go there, I wanna park on the beach. But hey, wanna do some writing original? I love to write, but I write like the scripts for the videos and actually not much more. What is this now that I see on the chat? Like little hearts and happy faces. Is that a new thing? Robin Menkler, a glass of red wine. Hello, Pleasant Hill, California. Did you write your own theme song? Yes, I did. When will you cross coming into Canada? Early June. I'm gonna do like a blitz here. Robert, Minitini Lounge soon. I was thinking of doing one tomorrow, William Brody. So, yeah, I forgot to mention. Yeah, Minitini Lounge tomorrow, unless I lose my voice tonight. So, there. Rafael Munoz going to possibly be a city bus driver in Montana. Wish me luck. Good luck, especially in winter. CLT, come over one day and we'll make a Cuban together. Sounds good, man. Let's do a collab. Young Dave, any thoughts on the Park Junkie channel and its lobbying effort to reinstate YouTube filming rights in the national parks? Actually, there's a new video from RV Miles. I forget his name. I hate when that happens to me. There's a bill that they're gonna change that rule, and it's yeah. For now, we just need to ask, and most parks are not even requiring a permit, so it's not as big deal as they're making it to sound. It's just a poorly written law that they just need to rewrite it, make it better. Jim and Kat from Pennsylvania say hi and get better soon. We will. And you will be having a meet and greet at the Hershey Show. Absolutely. Yes, definitely. I don't know exactly if we're going to do it at Troix like years past, impromptu like that. So, yeah. El café cubano es muy bueno. Tomo arigato, Mr. Robato. Be careful with that stuff, man. It's potent. Jeffrey DiBartolo. Loved my smoking 2 years ago. Wanted to move there. The Smoky Mountains is great. And CLT, I've been to Glacier National Park. Yes, summer 2020. Check out those videos. Mr. Lich said you can use a waffle maker to make your Cuban sandwich. Cuban sandwich at Straight to L in Huntsville. That place is awesome. That Straight to L. All right, I'm gonna have to reset the chat. I thought I was gonna be able to read everything like in a blitz, but believe it or not, it's the original Cuban sandwich is ham and cheese. Probably. What is your opinion of Camp Golf? We're going there next week. It's very expensive. It's very crowded, but if you can get one of those sites on the sand, and they're not even full hookups, but if you can get one of those sites right on the sand, it might be worth it. Robert House mom had an injection in her eye today, so she's probably in a little bit of pain and not being able to see the live stream so well. But it's a treatment for her diabetes on that eye, and hopefully in time, it'll get better. Cajuns across America, does being at higher altitude increases the effect of alcohol? I think it might. LOL. And it does. Ask me how I know. Some smooth scotch for smooth singing. Yeah, I have to get me. Actually, I might switch to bourbon. We'll see. And the RV DJ. My goodness, 32 months as a chief pelican head. Jim will send you the link tomorrow night later on. He's at a meeting right now. Hey, no rush. And Yeah, this is kind of impromptu. I was thinking this is the last chance I'm gonna have before Minitini 4 to do a Minitini Lounge, because the following Saturday there might be like a family gathering or something similar like that. So I'm not gonna be able to do that. So uh, this is the way. This is the chance. Mm. And hey, Lucky Dog Productions moderator, thank you so much always for moderating. And she says, watch lots of Robert's travel videos. They will make you smile. Smile, though your heart is aching. I have to come up with some new music for the Minitini Lounge. John Howell next Friday will be in Nashville, staying at 7 Point State Park. The beginning of our 90-day trek, starting from home in Ohio. Hope everything was great with Minitini 4. I'm hoping to. It's a new trailer, so what could possibly go wrong? But you never know. But I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be an adaptation because we're gonna have less space. I'm kind of downsizing. Downsizing makes sense sometimes. And everybody say hello to my mom. Greetings to everybody. I'm withered today. Tomorrow will be better. Love, mom. Yeah, she's not feeling so great today. It's always it hurts that the first day that she gets that shot in her eye, but it gets better after that. Hello, Robert. What is the new rule? What the new rule says about shooting videos in national parks? I'm scared because I love your videos the most when you are in national parks, and you haven't been to Sequoia National Park yet. Well, the new rule, but the new bill, there's a bill is not approved yet. That if it's like less than a 7-person crew, that's what I heard, that you won't need a permit as long as you don't do anything that a regular park visitor would do. So that seems to be the new rule. But still, if you go to the National Park Service and they say, yeah, no, YouTube and TikTok, the next sentence right there says, however, our focus is on activities, or what, I don't know exactly, I'm paraphrasing, activities that may impact the normal functioning of the national park. So what they don't want is for James Cameron to show up with 5 cameras and lights and all kinds of stuff, which under the previous rule he could. So I'm 99% sure they're not going after us. I don't think the National Park Service is not gonna put anybody in jail. I mean, let's face it. You have to be practical about this, and still, I'm gonna ask politely. I'm gonna call Denali. Hey, do you really want me to get a permit? And if they do, I will, because Denali is one that I really want to see. As I mean, you don't go to Alaska and not go to Denali, right? but but yeah, that rule is it's only a matter of time before they change it. That's just a poorly written rule. The Film Act hasn't been enacted yet. Contact your representative to let them know you support it. Yes, we will. We'll do. We'll do for sure. The Adventure Channel, Robert from Minitini Lounge would like to request some music from Oscar de Leon. Absolutely. Jonanas y Jonanas. And Jim in the Sea. Hi, Mom. Best wishes to you. And I think by tomorrow, she's going to be much better. It's just that first day after the shot that is. Bring a box of donuts for the ranger station. Yeah, right? Jim Moore, late to the party. Well, we still got half an hour, so welcome. Sometimes you have to make an entrance, And if it was a Cuban party, you'd be early, so don't worry about it. Yvette Caraballo, hope to catch Minitini Lounge. Can you please sing some Nat King Cole? We'll certainly do. YouTubers will prevail. Yes, sir. So here we are. I was gonna say something, and I have to schedule that Minitini Lounge now that I committed to do it. and I have to rehearse. I haven't done any singing or any playing since the last Mini Tini Lounge, and that was like what, last year. uh, yeah, right. It was the New Year's celebration. That was the last. So exactly 3 months since the last Mini Tini Lounge. Lewis Clark, you and Illy should make a recipe book. The thing with the recipe book is that I don't really have any recipes. It comes out different every time. I mean, rule of thumb: oregano, cumin, paprika, dry cooking wine, and just variations of that. Wine, yes, thank you. Is the Minitini Lounge at 6? Probably at 5. I usually do them at 5, so the folks from Europe, it's not as late for them. Although it's kind of too early for folks in Australia. So we have such an international. Has anyone heard from Dylan? Dylan was here last week. Was he not? If I recall correctly. So how about some Benny Morey for the lounge? We'll do as well. Benny Morey. We're gonna do like a 50-50 Spanish, 50-50 English, like we usually do. And I was thinking of coming up with some new music. I haven't added anything to my repertoire in a long time. So Brody, I came late. What the drink today? Well, I'm almost done. In fact, I might indulge in a second one today if we it depends. Woo. I mean, Tiny Lounge always fun. Make sure you have enough supply. Sometimes it's over 2 hours. Yes, I have to get me a bottle of scotch, or maybe I'll do bourbon. Recently, I discovered a bourbon which I don't recall the name, but it was awesome. How about no? I already read that one. Hello. Maybe that beer is making its desired effect. Young Dave taking your guitar to the Alaska trip. Don't forget your hiking shoes. We'll see. We'll see if we have room in Minitini 4 for the guitar. We'll see. I'll try. Ex NYC Prepper. Hello, Robert. I'm Cuban American, born in New York. I'm still here. Haven't been to Cuba, but love your channel. Well, thank you. Thank you for. I haven't been to Cuba in over 20 years. So, yeah. My church is doing Alaska cruise. Cool, Alaska cruise. That's the other way to do it. And I hear great things about the Alaska cruise. My mom wants to take an Alaska cruise. Dookie Chips, you show make best video of all your favorite locations. You should make, right? That's what you meant. I should, but man, that would be work. I have to go through all my old hard drives. But I should do one of those, like my top 10 list. Theme park news. Robert, I don't own an RV, but I love your videos. You are hilarious, even when it is unintentional. My 14-year-old son loves watching you as well. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you enjoy it. Steven Canales. Hey, Robert, hope all is well. Just curious, do you have a bad experience with scooters? No, I haven't. I've only ridden it once in one of those, Bird or whatever, the ones that you rent. Maximo Delgado, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. And Daniel Druick, thank you for that super chat. Thanks to you too. Really, really appreciate it. Is it true you won the Mr. Olympia in 89? Oh, 89, man. No. You need to add some Bad Bunny to your repertoire. Yeah, that'd be the day. Vamos pa'l VIP. I doubt it. Hey, Stephen Lloyd, Robert and Eddie. I'm late today. Hope you're both doing well. Hey, Stephen, thank you. Thank you for being here. Maybe we'll stop by Savannah one of these days. Not on this trip, though. The trip to Winnebago is kind of rushed. But yeah, looking forward to seeing you on the road. And the 61 caddy on Route 66, celebrating 3 months as being a chief pelican head. Back from a 10 day trip to the Ozarks. Did three parks. Only one had to evacuate due to high water. And loved Table Rock State Park best. You ever have to evaluate? And I want to go to the Ozarks. I've never been to the Ozarks, so that's kind of in the on the list of places to see soon before before so you never know, but see soon, like next year. uh, yeah, Sonia, how's your injury doing? Your foot, wasn't it? Hope you're all better. Hello, Mr. King on the road. I'm from Central Florida, looking for a Grand Design or Winnebago travel trailer to start my life on the road. Do you have any ideas where to go shopping for this? Well, if you can wait until the Tampa RV show in January, that would be the place to see them all. Uh, Otherwise, you have all the Central Florida. You have all the dealers right there by the Tampa area, Lazy Days, and all the other ones. Uh, Los Sucios, yeah, right. Remember that song? I found not the tape, but I had recorded it on my SoundCloud. I may play a little bit of that tomorrow. It's a recording from WPOW Power 96 from Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and the Palm Beaches from back like in 1999. When we used to record from the radio on cassette tapes. Yeah, people under 40 probably won't understand. Hi, Robert, love your stuff. I got an 18 Highlander that has a 5,000 weight tow limit. Would it be okay to pull close to 5,000 or 80%? I wouldn't go all the way to 5,000. I mean, don't do as I do as I said. I used to pull Minitini with a Kia Sorrento, which it worked at the time. Um, but you also have to take into consideration your weight, all your passengers' weight. That's part of that capacity as well. So you can tow something small, like Minitini 1, for example, was 3,000 dry, probably 5,000 loaded to the gills. Just, don't fill up your tanks. You'll probably be okay towing something under 20 feet, to be honest. Frank Clackham, thank you for that super chat. Hello, Robert. Thank you for all the inspiring videos over the years. Looking forward to the Alaska trip. Oh, so am I. So am I. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. We were in Alaska in 2010, and it's been way too long. And as you know, originally the 10th anniversary road trip to Alaska was going to be in 2020, and you know what happened. So that was very disappointed that didn't happen. Barb Armstrong, a good update on my wife. Hi, Robert. Haven't been here in a while. Have you been? Has your wife? Does she get her hand operated on yet? And she went to see the surgeon, and apparently, she may not need surgery. The surgeon doesn't think that the tendon is entirely severed. So little by little, she's getting more and more movement in her thumb. So, hey, hopefully she'll be better as soon and she won't have to undergo any surgery. Hi from Weird Weather, Antelope Valley, California. Getting ready for a 4-day road trip. Hey, enjoy. Stephen Lloyd, we're having our spring Lazy Days rally at Track Rock in Georgia. That's a great campground. April 24 through 28. Come up and join us. Let me take a quick look at my calendar here because April 24. April 24, I have my follow-up appointment with the orthopedic. Hopefully the one that he tell me, you're cured, you're good to go. So I'm not going to be able to do it. Hey, Mr. CLT, have a great night. All you Pelican heads heading out to the show. You're going to miss Rob. I know. Next time, man. Next time, for sure. Have a great time at the Veremos Lola. Let me know tomorrow how it was. Hey, Robert, visiting Orlando area next month. Planning on taking a day trip to Key Largo. Is stone crab is still in season? I have no idea. Oh, mouse battery very low. If I lose my mouse, that would be tragic. Let me actually charge it for a second here. It's one of these magic mice, the Apple Magic Mouse that and I don't even have a backup for this mouse. So I'm just gonna charge it here for like 30 seconds and chat with you guys. I haven't checked, but the Canada border open for travel. Yeah, yeah. Canada border is pretty much everything seems to be pretty much open for business. Adventure with Lola. Her name was Lola. Thank you for that super chat. What's the worst place you've ever been? I've been to some not so great places, but right now I can't think of one. Lewis Clark, how long is your mini tini lounge last? Can't wait. This is my first time seeing it. It's about 2 hours with a intermission by the RV DJ, of course. So not the mouse. I mean, I have an extra mouse that I could use, but it would take me a few minutes, not seconds, to set up. I'm just using this one that just doesn't give you any warning and it just dies, and it's and the only way to recharge it is down here. You would think Apple would have put the charger back here so you could still use it while it's charging, but no, of course. Worst experience, Durango. Yeah, that wasn't great, but no, probably not the worst experience. Bob Leach, all electric tow vehicle pickup truck in our lifetimes. What are your thoughts? Well, we already have them. They're just not very good. So it's just a matter of time. The battery technology getting better and quicker to charge, and it's a matter of time. Maybe it depends how long we get to live. I think we're at least, and I don't want to be a Nostradamus here, but I would think that we are at least 10 years away from a practical tow vehicle that can tow an Airstream or a Winnebago or whatever for 300 miles before having to. And imagine, you would have to unhitch and then back it up to a charging station. I'm still voting for that battery replacement system. Let's come up with a standard battery, same battery that all vehicles use. And you go to this station with robotic, it goes like bzz, bzz, takes out your battery and comes up with a brand new battery, bzz, bzz, and you're on your way. That's gotta be the solution. I should patent that. Richard Sosa, thank you for that super chat. Saludos from the Sosa family. Sorry I'm late for the party. I'm in Cuban time. Hey, I am totally familiar with that. When is the Minitini Lounge happening? Probably tomorrow, 5 p.m. If all goes, look out on my other channel. By the way, it's not my other channel. If CLT is not here yet, let me. CLT is probably gone. Let me give you a link to that channel, because that is my other channel. Where is it? Okay, here's another Minitini Lounge. Hold on, bear with me 1 second. Here's that other channel. Copy, paste, and it's gonna be on that channel that I posted on the chat right now. It's not on this channel. If I do that Minitini Lounge on this channel, they're gonna kill me with the copyrights. So cops in 10 years, but likely hydrogen. Yeah, hydrogen. It's another viable. The thing with hydrogen is I don't know if it's gonna be too expensive to store and to transport, or too flammable, but I'm not an engineer. I'm just an enthusiastic consumer. Frank Salazar, thank you for that super chat. How's the trail bus treating you, Robert? Planning on getting the Colorado Trail bus? I just got a software update today, and all I could notice is they changed the icon for the maps. But I'm sure there's something under the hood that they changed with the software update. It's been doing good. It's great. It's been reliable. It's good. No complaints. My worst travel experience was outside of Moab when I blew up my engine on my Forerunner. Have to have it towed to Grand Junction. 3,000 repair job. Yeah, that tow from Moab to Grand Junction must not have been fun. But actually, another bad experience was when old Kia died. But it was bad and good at the same time because I had so much support. And even back then, we didn't. How many subscribers did I have back then? Like 30, 40,000, and I forget. But so much support from people, and so many people offer their help. I mean, it's the kindness of strangers. It's never to be underrated. Neo in China does swap batteries. There you go. That's the solution, man. Hydrogen is the best. Yeah, hydrogen would be good, and then the exhaust pipe. It's just water vapor, right? California is mandating all semi trucks have to be all electric by 2035, so pickups must be capable to tow by then for sure. Yeah, well, the 10 years, as I said. Have you been to the fisheries and the fish house? I've been to the fish house many years ago. Mandalorian, the shuttle external tank was basically liquid hydrogen and oxygen, water vapor, the exhaust. SRBs are a different story. Let me tell you, space shuttle, it was a sight to see. I got to see the last ever space shuttle. They launched it on my birthday in 2012, I believe, or 2011. Was it 2011? We just drove to what's the name of this Titusville. We found a spot on the side of the road and we saw it. Palm Bay, 544 people watching and 158 likes. Roberto, where's Minitini for arrival? Well, we're heading to Indiana in about a week, and we're gonna get there a week after. So let's say in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, we're gonna do the live stream from Minitini 4 if all goes well. Starlink is now available in the Philippines. I'm so curious to try it. Over here it works great as long as you don't have any trees blocking, your view of the. I don't know if in Philippines it's gonna be this. It's probably the northern sky, same as here, right? You would think. Yeah, for a second I had a mental thing, and I thought Philippines was in the southern hemisphere, but you're in the northern hemisphere. Just like should be fine. Yeah. Vagando everywhere por todos lados. Hydrogen is basically electric, but it makes its own electricity, or a regular car can be retrofit to burn it. Funny thing is, in Korea, some electric recharge stations run on hydrogen. There you go. It's like a fuel cell, right? Oliver DeVries, will Minitini 4 be lighter than Minitini 3? The reason I'm asking is because you said it will not have a slide. Yeah, it's definitely lighter. It's a little shorter. It's going to be an adaptation, but we lived in Minitini 1 and 2 for years before. So I'm sure we'll adapt. And we're going to be so much more maneuverable, and we'll be able to stop so many other more places. We'll be able to to go to sleep at places without opening the slide. Like Cracker Barrels. How do you do at a Cracker Barrel if you park on one of those, RV bus parking spots? They're not wide enough for you to open the slider. So the Curtis family, the man, the myth, the legend, Traveling Robert. Thank you for being here. And El Mandalorian, I was able to enjoy ST-133 Last Discovery Lounge at the VAB building inside NASA. Oh, that must have been something to see. By the way, Bob, no, I did not record a podcast today. I didn't. It's one of those, like, I had like this mental, I didn't really know what to talk about, so I decided, I just realized that my main light there was blocked. All right, everybody, I'm going to start wrapping this up. Does Robert use a wireless microphone? I use sometimes. I have the Rode Mini. I use it sometimes when I have to record, and I'm going to use it now when I go pick up Minitini 4, especially if I have to do some video on camera or interview the folks at Winnebago or whatever. So I do use it sometimes. Right now, I'm just using this 23-year-old Audio Technica. I think I got my money's worth in this one. All right, let me bring the guitar. It's been great being able to chat with all you guys here today. 551 of you concurrent viewers. Thank you so much. And yeah. What am I doing here? I could make it this. No. Yeah, I have the manual controls today because with this kind of lighting, and I noticed my color temperature is shifting. I don't know if it is these lights or something's going on. Whew. I have to learn a few songs on the guitar for next time. Hey, Radu Stoforok. All right, I'll answer a couple more. Radu, what GoPro you use when you visit the sites and museums? GoPro 10 with the media mod? Yep, actually, I still have a GoPro 9. I'm thinking of upgrading to an 11. So that's what I use, yeah. Unless it is too dark. If it is too dark, sometimes I just don't do any on-camera video, and I just use if it is permitted, the large one, the AX53. So, yeah. Master Chef, yes, we should do that. Talk about trips and beer. Send me a message. Yeah, I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah, I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. Yeah. 'Cause I'm free, my RV, I'm riding. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you next Friday from here, from the Flagami studio. And yeah, have a great weekend. Or should I say...
Manny, look at this pelican flying. Come on, pelican.
Bye, everybody.